Nothing like a good farming session with my good friend Kelvin. Just farming souls, farming sinners, and going back to kill some people. Deadlock is so relaxing. Flame Dash. Get him! Get him! Hi guys, when I first started playing Deadlock 2 years ago, the hero that really got me into it was Pocket. They really got my head around how to actually play Deadlock, and honestly, without it, I wouldn't be having so much fun with Paradox today. So, I decided to return to my roots and just really express my love for the glory of the frogs, etc. and so on. This is Just Deadlock, and today we're playing—
Oi!
Oh, you're back.
You doing a video without me?
Well, we already got the footage, and you weren't here, so— Welcome to Boo's Best Guides. Today, we're playing Pocket. Frog. So, what does Pocket do, you may ask? Well, they have a big briefcase with frogs and a shotgun that for some reason blows a hole through anything that gets too close. Yeah, pretty simple, right? But what do they do? Well, Pocket does one single thing. They explode. Pocket's bread and butter is Flying Cloak and Enchanted Satchel. The entire kit surrounds how you use these two abilities to get into the enemy team and then explode. Flying Cloak is Pocket's second ability, and what it does is that it sends a cloak at the opponent that does a lot of damage. It's around the size of a planet and also moves at the goddamn speed of one, so don't go for long range hits. You want to use this at close range because, let's be honest, how the hell are you supposed to dodge this? Enchanted Satchel is Deadlock's answer to Fizz's playful trickster from League of Legends. Pocket goes into their briefcase and hides in there for around 2 seconds. When Pocket comes out, they, well, explode. Flying Cloak has an insane scaling and so does Satchel, so items like Tank Buster, Boundless Spirit, and Spirit Burn will obliterate most enemies that you're looking for. The trick is that when you're in the Satchel and the cloak is out, when you reactivate the cloak to teleport you to it, it explodes at the location. This will chunk anyone that you hit, even if you're losing in lane. Cloak can be used as an entrance and exit tool, but try not to use it too much to get in. Like, Pocket doesn't have a lot of escape tools other than Cloak and Satchel, so be sparing of it, okay?
Ah, yes, the doorman. Could you please take my coat? Oh, it appears that I missed. Could you please at least take my briefcase from me? Take it, doorman. Come on now. This is basic etiquette, isn't it? Come on, doorman. Take it! Take it from me!
Pocket's first ability is Barrage. You shoot out 4 missiles that when you hit an enemy, you get damage M.
It's, not very good.
But the reason why this ability is good is the synergy with one of Pocket's best items, Majestic Leap. Anyone who's played Pocket knows that Leap is pretty much Pocket's 5th ability, and this is why. Barrage lets you fly. So, here's the combo. You leap up in the air, stack 4 Barrage, and then force land, and then Leap can also help you escape because Satchel can keep the pressure off of you before you just decide to, leap away. When you get damaged, Leap doesn't let you jump for like 5 seconds. You stay in Satchel for around 2.5 seconds, but honestly, that's enough time for you to, maneuver around, escape, ignore the footage that you see me right now just dying. You just know that Leap is really good, okay? Other good items that can help you get position for your barrage is Warp Stone, you just Warp Stone in the air, and Cheat Death, because you want to really buy you that amount of time to, explode. Pocket's ultimate is Affliction. Now, if you played Deadlock, like at all, you know what this is. Explosion Fiend. Affliction makes Pocket explode and does an insane damage over time effect over everyone around them. It doesn't trigger stuff like escalating exposure, so don't even try, but the raw damage it does with superior duration is really, really good, and with Leech you pretty much become unkillable. Also, did you know in Hamburg, Germany in 2005, 1,000 toads exploded? This has nothing to do with this video whatsoever.
Behold, enemy! I shall cast upon you the most wicked hex possible within my repertoire of skills. Die!
Affliction is Pocket's best ability and it's not even close. Landing this on more than 3 people in a team fight instantly wins it for you. Pocket is one of the best mid-boss brawlers because, Affliction is just that good. The main items that you want to go are Majestic Leap, cooldown, expansion, duration, and Divine Kevlar. We call this the Outbot Pocket build, where you fly through the air and just land a huge reflection to win a team fight. Really easy. It's like comedically easy if the enemy doesn't know where you're coming from. So try to enter from the side rather than from the front. The way you want to play Pocket is that you want to play Pocket as a roamer. If you're losing your lane, get every scrap of soul that you can to get Leap as soon as possible and then go help elsewhere. If you're winning your lane, quickly take down the Guardian and ambush the others. Pocket isn't a dedicated assassin, but they are really, really good against small clumps of enemies. And if your team is nearby, Affliction can very easily destroy an entire enemy team if you land it well. Affliction has a very small expansion, so greater expansion is almost necessary, if not mandatory. Actually, if you don't go greater expansion, I think I can report you. You know what, I'll just report you. Yeah. But let's say you want to do more gun damage. Well, Deadlock's not a game where you just build the same build every game, so let's take a moment to talk about Gun Pocket. Now, Gun Pocket is really interesting because Pocket's gun, well, if you use Satchel while you're reloading, it instantly reloads. So you think there will be many unique ways to play Gun Pocket. Maybe you can play like Split Shot or something, build Point Blank. That's it. Pocket has a very high base gun damage and Point Blank has to push it into being okay, but in the end it's still a shotgun. You're not going to like blow up an entire team like Wraith or Warden or anything like that. I personally like Macari Magnum on Pocket, but that's only when I have enough souls to play with my food. Like a frog with flies! In the end, Pocket's abilities are the main methods of being useful in the game, so build spirit and survival items to be useful. But boof, you may ask, isn't that a bit reductive to force a character into a single niche? Well, yeah, but it's Deadlock, and it's in beta, so, I mean, if you want to try new builds, knock yourself out, like... I see, Bebop. You've decided to out upon my team, but I, Aaron Pocket Fairfax, shall come in and... Oh my god, I don't know. He seems to have been escorted out the door. Well, my team may die, but at least I get to live. What the fuck? You can build whatever you want, like, you can build like full green Pocket and just rely fully on infliction's base damage. I don't really care, like, you can put Tom in Pulse Pocket, I'm not gonna stop you. It's just that I'm telling you the intended way, and the intended way is to explode. And remember, leap, barrage, force land, explode. And that's how you play Pocket. Congratulations! You've learned how to play Pocket at a basic level. Go! Okay, so now let's just get this out of the way, okay? Pocket's not an easy character. At first glance, Pocket's very simple. Barrage from afar, token satchel in, and infliction to instantly win team fights. The thing is, if you actually try to play Pocket this way, you're going to find out that you can pop like a balloon.
Nothing gets past my bow.
There are moments in this video where you'll think, hey, this guy's taking a bit too much damage for no reason. Is he not buying items? I'm such a smart guy. Well, this is what Valve decided not to tell you. Pocket starts with a negative 15% spirit resist. You see, certain characters in Deadlock have hidden passives that you only really know about when you play them. Celeste has air control, you know, when she's jumping, that allows her to practically fly. Billy's light melee is a lot faster than normal and he doesn't stop reloading when he does melee. And Calico attracts disenfranchised Overwatch fans and dies 6 times in 4 minutes before asking their duo to take over them to steal farm from every lane and still have less farm than everyone else. Like, what the hell are you doing? Seriously! Pocket's passive is that they take 15% more spirit damage. Not because of anything, not despite anything, they just do. That means that when the doorman decides to throw a bell at you, that bell, which has an obscene scaling by the way, will chunk you 15% more. Fun! But why am I emphasizing this so much, right? That's because it changes how Pocket actually interacts with the game. Yo, Lash, can you get off my fucking ass? Usually in Deadlock, you want to be a skirmisher. You don't want to stay too out of a fight because if you do, you're just going to be baiting your own teammates into fights that they can't win. But for Pocket, you can just fight every fight just because you want to. You can't force 1v1s or quick 1v2 duels just because you see a low health carry. You need to consider that the moment you commit, you're going to get focused down and they will pop you like a goddamn Hindenburg. Even if you get health and resist items, you have to get into your head that you will get 15% more spirit damage straight up. You can build Spirit Resilience, you can build Enchanter's Emblem to make up for that 15%, but the problem is that if someone else buys those same items, they will always get relatively more tanky than you. Fuck, I hate Dorman. There's a reason why Pocket went from the top of the tier list to every site to C tier the moment they added the resist reduction. Before that, which I think is in 2024, right, they had minus 15% bullet resistance, and that was even close to now. You need to understand what are the cooldowns that you need to dodge, otherwise you are going to get chunked. You have to make up for it with items eventually. Yes, you can. Spirit Resist, Cheat Death, all that. It's really good. Diviner's Kevlar especially. Buy Diviner's Kevlar, by the way. I don't care if you're playing like Gun Pocket. Like, I play Mercurial Magnum Pocket. Okay, I put it on the tree. Okay, I'm a complete degenerate. Okay, you have to buy Diviner's Kevlar every game.
I'll get him next time.
Until then, you're gonna get popped like this. So, be smart.